This meeting is being recorded.
Welcome to another episode of 57 Ales and Hockey Tales with Wally. And today I'm so excited to have on a 31, two 35-year-olds, a 36-year-old, and a 37-year-old. I think that's everybody from Chelmsford, England, Swindon, England, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Smooth Rock Falls, Ontario, Canada, and Cardiff, Wales. They all returned to the shed from other episodes, but their hockey journeys have taken them to Canada, the USA, Wales, England, Norway, Austria, Germany, France, Poland, and Slovakia. We think, I don't know, research team didn't know who was coming. But anyways, welcome to the shed. Carl Hudson, Mark Richardson, Luke Piglet, Josh Batch, and Matthew Myers.
Thanks for having us, Wally.
Hey, thanks for coming back on, guys. Did you know today is our birthday? Been a year, Piglet, since our first episode.
Wow, a whole year. And how many people have you talked to in that period of time?
Well, this is the 125th birthday special edition. But I think there's a couple half episodes in there, so probably about 130.
How many beers is that?
We don't add those up.
You don't add those up. You can just show us your belly if you want.
I only have two an episode, right? It's 2 ales and hockey tales, so that's 260 beers this year. That's all I had the whole year. So, anyways,
just a Tuesday night for Carl.
I got before work.
Those are there are some zero ales and hockey tales episodes. I got to fit them in, but today I'm off. So Lisa's aunt, Kathy, who is the people, when we would go to Michigan, we would set up shop at their house. They would be our home in Michigan. We would stay there for however many days. They'd have a pool. We'd party, have fun. The kids loved it. And we had her funeral today. So, so I'm off work and that's why I have time for this today. So, anyways, tough one there. But that's what we got going on. So anyways,
I suppose you could say thanks to Aunt Kathy again.
Well, I kind of do. Like, I know she would support me being out here, and
exactly.
And I know she always liked having beers with me, and she probably was thinking, geez, we got to get his birthday off for him so he can crush beers with his buddies, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cheers to her.
Yeah. Cheers,
well done,
Aunt Kathy. Yeah. But yeah, she is a beauty. So anyways, there you go. So that's why this is not a zero ales episode, folks. We can do whatever we want today. So I get into how we know each other. And right before our birthday, Batchy and Richie, were there some Buenos on the ice for my boys?
Oh, mate, we've got bags full of chocolate in the dressing room. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how you get rid of all that chocolate. There's so much. I don't know why you've started there, man.
Well, it's only one time, folks. It was just Buenos for the boys. So I had my under 11s on for the guys that don't know. And we asked for Buenos when the fans got back to the rink, and it looked like there was a lot of them from the videos we saw. It. The boys really appreciate it. So thank you, everybody. And you can put the Buenos away now. That's over.
Batchy wants them. Keep coming.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Fun fact, I had never had a Buenos, and that's how it all started. I jerked them. They're good.
Oh,
I had
those
one.
things are so good.
They're like a Ferrero Rocher almost, right? They got the, what's it called? The hazelnut?
They are good, yeah.
I've never had a Bueno either.
You've never had one?
Because you put chocolate in the fridge.
Exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
Chocolate is better out of the fridge. My wife does that.
Yeah. I was going to take that Twix which come onto the ice by us the other day, Richie.
Were there some Twix on the ice?
Yeah.
You just played them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the shed started this year, you know? So happy birthday, shed.
That's nice.
But seriously, folks, if you want to put the money away for the Buenos now, if you feel like tipping the pod, that's cool too. You know, you don't have to waste all your money on Buenos. You can throw a tip my way. Just save your £2. Send it over, you know? It's cool. aleshockeytales.com. Why? How much does a Buenos go for?
Well, I mean, in Switzerland, about £2, but I can imagine it's a lot less in the UK, no?
I don't
In
know.
Poland, probably even less.
Okay, then tip me £1. Jeez, you tight fox. Anyway, so that was cool. Thank you, Cardiff Devils fans, for doing that. My boys were really excited when I saw them at our pond hockey tournament. Anyway, so how else we know each other? Pigsy was episode 1. Carl, we took a pee together on your pod. That was fun, eh? How's Poland going?
Poland's good, man. We're enjoying it, and life is good.
Yeah.
City's
Well, how many
good.
games you got
Good.
left?
We only got, I think, 6 games left now. So we have 3 games coming up this week: tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday. And then we get, I think, a couple of days off, and then 3 games, and then playoffs.
What, you guys best of
Jesus,
7?
we still got 30 games left.
That's insane. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Navigating Lieutenant, Bayfield Brewing Company.
Yeah, so we got 6 games left, and then playoffs are 3 rounds, best of 7.
That's good. Best of 7.
Yeah. And our
You,
teams look.
Huddy, are you guys still top of the pops?
No, we had a rough stretch, so we're 1 point behind first right now.
What
Oh.
team's in first?
Auschwitz,
Auschwitz, and you guys are Katowice.
Katowice. So Auschwitz is like
Katowice.
where the famous concentration camp is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
think
knew
it's
I'd
called in
heard-
Poland. It's Oświęcim. Oświęcim, I think is the name of the team. They have the most Canadians or North Americans, I'd say, and they have a French player. They have a good team.
Yeah. So you'll probably end up against them in the finals, probably, if you play your cards right.
Yeah, I mean, there's other good teams too. There's 9 teams in the league, and I'd say
You guys
like,
got good playoff bonuses in that league. That's one thing I remember having in Europe with Germany was good playoff bonuses. How's Polish playoff bonuses?
They're pretty good. They're really good, actually.
Yeah.
Back-ended loaded contracts. You know?
That's how Germany
well-
was, man. Germany, our season would end and it was each round was, I guess, 5% of your contract. So if you won 3 rounds, is 15% you got of what you made for the year.
That's not what I
Doesn't
got.
work that way in the UK.
In Germany, my bonuses were, I think it was like €1,000 for making playoffs, and that was it. We never made it past that first round after that.
That's because
so.
they knew you weren't getting any further in comp board.
Yeah.
So,
No,
Mizey,
Curacao.
how's Nottingham going? Didn't you guys get a new coach or something? Is Deuce laying the axe to people?
Well, we don't have. We've got a player coach at the moment.
You?
Again, like Laudo used to be in Cardiff.
Who is it?
Matheson. He was the assistant coach, all season, and then obviously we lost him around Christmas time. So we got Doug now as a sort of head player coach, I guess you can say.
Who's running the bench then? Who's your
Steve
Franny?
Lee.
Okay.
Steve Lee is running the bench right now. He's doing a really good job, actually.
Isn't he a defenseman?
Yeah, but he's injured. He's been out for a long time. So he's only. I think he only played 3 games.
What's
Did
Deuce
never
doing?
think of jumping back there?
Yeah, what's Deuce doing?
Deuce is up in the sky watching the box from the management position. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster season for the old Anthems, I guess, this year.
Yeah, those happen.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, it does. It happens. Yeah.
You're doing well though, eh? You're probably
Yeah.
standing front on the first power play.
Well, I am in front on a power play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looked like you were doing well, like you do every year.
Thank you.
Yeah. Consistency.
Wally, did you know I tried recruiting Mizey?
No, to
come
Poland.
Katowice?
What are the import rules? What's that like there?
It's
Brits,
open.
Brits can play there. They're just not allowed to use their backhands. Strict rule
Yeah.
across the league.
That's everywhere though.
That's international, in fact.
There is no import rule here.
There's no import rule at all. They can spend as much as they
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. But I think it might add something
So
to do
so
with,
what would Mizey say to you? He gave you a hard no?
No.
Did he say he saw you hit Lordo in the head with that slap shot? He's like, I'm not standing front in practice anymore.
Yeah. No, we were close to a deal. It was really strange. They were umming and ahhing. They were telling me they wanted me to come pretty quickly. So I'm like, okay, send me a contract. they finally sent me a contract. This is obviously August time, probably. Hey, Huddy.
Yeah, it was August.
Huddy was already there, and then they sent the contract, and we had a bit of a negotiation. And I agreed terms, and they never sent the formal. They just never sent the formal contract. We agreed.
Yeah.
We said we've got like.
So everybody said like it's done, but then they didn't actually like do it.
Well, like,
Yeah.
so I guess they wanted Mizey here like in the next day or two, but we had a month and a half training camp. Like, why does he need to be here? Like,
They
right
love training
away?
camps though in Europe. Like
And-
they love to make
and-
you run around tracks and do stuff.
Like, we've signed guys throughout the year, so why did that matter? I don't know. I don't know if it had something to do with like Brexit or like visas and stuff, maybe.
It was something to do with visas, yeah. And then it just they were saying we want you here in the next couple of days. I'm like, well, look, I'm not going to just come without a contract. So send the contract. Then we agreed terms on a contract. And I said, right, I agree your terms. I'll sign the contract. I can come. I got flights on Wednesday and Friday. I can be out there. And then they just never sent the contract for me to sign.
Europe, there can be some strange shit happen when it comes to contracts.
Yeah.
Until you really sign her and you're there. It doesn't, you know? So Piglet, what are you up to these days? You're just skiing and on boats in countries I've never heard of.
What countries haven't you heard of that I've been in?
Well, it was one I like knew I would never go to. What was it called? Where'd you go on a
Austria?
boat? No,
Switzerland.
Oh, Ibiza. Ibiza's in Spain.
Ibiza. That's in Spain. I thought
Ibiza.
that was a country. I don't know.
It's an island off the coast of Spain, yeah.
Oh. So what are you up
You'd love
to?
it, Wally.
Tough life or what?
Yeah, I just got back from another skiing weekend, which I was skiing the weekend before. I just went from one in Switzerland to one in Austria instead. And then back to work, you know, just and then
Grinding
before that I
away,
was in
eh?
the US skiing. I was in the US skiing for 2 weeks in Colorado.
Jeez. Really picked up a hobby, eh?
Sounds
Where'd
like
you
a
go
tough life, Biggins.
Yeah. Where do you go in Austria?
Meyerhofen.
Never heard of that one.
That's a big one.
Carl, are you
That's
having
where they
beers today?
That's where they
No,
hold
I-
snow guns.
I play tomorrow. So no
Okay.
drinking.
Yeah, no, just have a protein shake. Don't drink, okay? So Richie, Batchy, you guys are pretty hot right now, eh? They could say.
You want it, Rich?
Go on, mate. Go on.
Batchy, get involved.
What do you think? Yeah.
You can't be gelling your hair back like that, and not getting involved. Let's hear it.
Oh, it's just grease. Yes, we
Gorgeous flow.
a bit greasy. Yeah, we hit a good patch. We brought a couple of new guys and stuff, and
Oh, that one
Um,
guy, eh? I saw a couple highlights. There's a guy running around just crushing guys. That brand.
oh
or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
I saw
he's,
a couple of hits without fans that I was like, wow, I haven't seen guys hit like that with fans in a while.
That was his first pro game.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I saw, yeah,
Like,
and like there
no
weren't even
fans.
fans, man. And he ran a guy like you'd want people to see that shit. Anyway,
yeah, he's a
sorry.
unit.
Why even
He's,
bother if there's no fans, eh, Wally?
Well, you kind of do it for the fans, right? I wasn't big on hitting on the road. wasn't big on it.
Whereas you were a huge, hitter
Huge.
in a home rink, big guy, yeah.
Big blue tent. I threw a lot of body checks, Luke. Sorry, Batchy. Sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Yeah, he's a little cannonball. He's pretty solid. But yeah, we brought in a couple of guys and made a few changes, and like things sort of clicked into place. And yeah, we've been on a pretty good run here. Obviously, we're still behind Sheffield, and
When do you play them
Um,
next? Do you know?
In the
think
next
Richie will
2
probably-
weeks, I think.
a couple of weeks. Yeah, we got Belfast, doubleheader in Belfast this week, which is obviously a big one.
You have a double header in Belfast this week.
Yeah,
I remember those trips. Those are fun.
Filthies, here
Yeah.
we come, right?
Hey, Carl, your red pants.
yeah. Not when the bus is leaving at 5:45, I think, on Sunday. So it's
5:45.
You can go
5:45
straight from
a.m.
Chicken Licking.
Yeah,
Straight
you
from
can,
Chicken Licking to the bus, eh, Batchy?
5:45.
No,
That's
I'm too old for
basically
that
no.
now, mate.
Chicken-
Really? That's
chicken
just no sleep.
licked
Get
him
right
for
into it.
breakfast and then Guinness in the airport.
Yeah, I'm too old for that now, boys. 31 officially now, so
Jesus, Batchy, 31, eh?
31, eh? Yeah, you better slow it down. Better stop having fun now. Don't want to.
Still a
Yeah.
young Brit, only picks.
Yeah.
Carl, do you remember coming to Filthies? Hendo asked to borrow your pants or something, so you gave him your jeans, and then you showed up in track pants.
I don't think it was. I think it was it Salters or something?
Whoever you gave your pants to, you were like, "Here, take my pants," and then you showed up in your Devil's pants.
I'm not going. I changed my mind.
That's
real
just
quickly.
the teammate you are, Carl. You actually give the pants off your legs for a guy.
Were they the bright red, like shell suit we had? Was it those ones?
Correct.
Yeah, I think
the
so.
ones I still wear. Yeah, I still wear them. I don't have many pants, but yeah, I still wear those. They were bright red.
Yeah.
Carl, you look
Not my
good that
favorite
night.
tracksuit.
Thank
Oh.
you.
He's still got those bright red shell suit joggers and that one suit.
With the wide cut trousers at the bottom and the square toe shoes to go with them.
The oversized suit.
Pegs, remember that picture that you always made fun of me from the white water rafting?
with the helmet like that on as well, the belly.
Do you still have that photo? You should send that my way. That's a good one.
Oh, I'm sure I've got it somewhere.
I don't
I think
know.
I got
I don't know why
I think I
Lordo
got
said I was out of
the
shape that
same.
first year. It's horseshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's horseshit. It's a body type issue. It wasn't my fault. Okay.
Bad
Random
jeans.
questions here. Okay. Carl, when was the last time you saw these guys?
I saw
General idea.
Richie last year. We played against each other, so we saw each other a couple
In
times.
Germany, right?
Was it last year or 2 years ago,
Yeah.
Richie?
Last year, mate.
Bad
Not last
Nauheim?
year.
Wasn't somebody in Bad Nauheim?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
in
Richie was
Nauheim.
in Bad Nauheim. So I saw him a couple times last year, which was nice. And then Mizey and Batchy must have been when I played in Cardiff. I think.
MK.
Oh, maybe Richie's testimonial.
Yeah,
No.
Richie's testimonial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been
Carl, you were there for the testimonial?
Yeah, because I played in Milton Keynes at the time. So me and Deuce drove
Oh.
down.
Yeah.
And I was the DD.
Really?
Seems like a poor choice.
What flavor of protein shake are you having? Is that the berry burst or whatever they call that one?
A citrus. Citrus blend.
Who do you guys play tomorrow?
Who do we play?
Yeah.
Sanok.
Never heard of that place.
Yeah.
Remember
Sanok.
that, Mizey?
Oh yeah. How can you forget Sanok, mate? Fuck me.
Oh, did you guys play
Actually,
nationals
this
there?
time- Pardon?
Did you play nationals there?
Yeah. Terrible
Yeah.
city.
Sanok's
did.
not nice, is it?
Wow, that's not fair. That's not fair. The hotel in the area we were in, Richie, was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was nothing in it at all.
Hmm.
I don't know much about the city. The rink's okay though.
Yeah, the rink was okay.
Like it's nothing special, but it's decent.
Where
It's got ice and two. It's got ice and 2 goals, which is all you need, right?
Yeah. It's in the middle of nowhere though. Like
Yeah.
it's out like I think it's on the eastern side of
Yeah. It's a
Poland.
drive from where you are.
it's I think it's 4-hour drive about on the bus.
what's a
Oh, that's not
Polish
too bad.
what's a Polish team eat for pregame meal? What are you guys eating on a road trip?
We get like lasagna. We get sometimes we'll get like chicken, rice, and salad. But
Okay.
we always eat at the rink after pregame skate because the road trips are like short.
Yeah.
So we always get meal.
So it's like
after
Germany,
pregame
you just
skate.
drive the day of the game, play, and then drive back every time.
Yeah, we have 15-minute like road trip. We have 2 15-minute road trips. We have
Two
a full-
15-minute road trips.
15-minute.
Yeah, we
So
have 2,
what, they're in the same town as you?
basically the next city over.
Do you still stop in Tesco's on the way though?
How many
No.
beers can you bang
We
back
stopped
in a
that now,
15-minute
Mizey.
bus trip, Carl?
And then we have 2 45.
Have you got naked on one bus trip this year?
I have not. No.
You're so mature now. It is horse shit. Game's changed.
Yeah, it has.
He's a mature
I have
parent.
two kids now.
I know,
Gotta
I-
behave, and like honestly, you don't. wanna
I
change,
know,
but it
Carl.
just-
I'm doing my best.
it just happens. You just change, man.
I know.
Are you sensible, Carl? Now, not crazy, Carl.
Yeah, that's exactly what I am.
I don't believe you. We just got to get you in the right atmosphere, Carl. We got to get you to the shed when you get home, okay?
Yeah, I'll come visit.
We got to come check out your new place too, though. Anyways, we don't know if Marty and Deese are showing up. They're on their way to Italy, and I guess they were going to eat at 7 or 7:30 their time, which is now. But Deese was saying it's like a 4-course meal, so he didn't know how long they were going to be. But for the folks that
time.
don't know, this was supposed to be the Devils that are still in Europe, that whoever could make it, and then we'll do a North American one with the guys over here, right? So anyways, Piglet, you got anything to do with hockey anymore, or are you done with that shit? Just curing cancer?
No hockey other than attending the. I went to obviously the Champions League game with when the boys came over and played in September. So that would have been the last time I saw.
Didn't somebody stay at your place? Did the owners said that someone stayed at your house?
That was me.
Yeah, one of the guys who I don't know. Like I feel like I'm not supposed to tell people.
Oh, maybe they let something out of the
I
I
bag.
don't know. What did they tell you? What did they tell you?
I don't remember, man. I've talked to a lot of
Yeah,
people this year.
Well, I guess if they've already brought it up, I guess. No, yeah, one of the guys he tested positive, and then he was going to have to be stuck in this hotel.
Maybe
by
this was
himself.
after hours. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about this. I don't know. I don't know what's recorded and what isn't anymore. You
I
know?
was told. I don't know. I was told.
I've
not to
heard a
reveal
lot
it
of
at the
I've
time.
heard a lot of shit after hours.
Maybe it was after hours. Maybe you need to cut that bit out.
Editing team's not working today. This is an off day.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe-
You gave the game away, whatever it was. Good job.
No, they said that
Maybe
you were a
it's
devil
not
for
ruined.
life. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Maybe you get more viewers if you didn't edit anything though. And
Well,
just
that
kept the
What do you-
kept the after
you think-
hours recording.
Oh, the after hours I actually did when I was early on. There's a couple times where we got chit chatting afterwards, and I hit record, and then I realized I couldn't let that out because I had quite a few. I was past 2 ales at that point. Wasn't a good look, you know. Wasn't being a pro after hours. Oh shit.
Gotta be a pro.
Yeah. So where are we all? We're in Poland, and then Batchy and Richie are in Cardiff. Pigs is in Switzerland, and Mizey's in Nottingham.
Sure am.
Jeez, very international shed today.
Richie, you still in Penarth?
I am, mate, yeah.
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah.
Good?
It's good, thanks, mate. Yeah, same old.
He is sensible, Carl. Now listen to him. What kind of questions are these? It's totally
What? I'm
different.
just asking questions, getting to know people. People out there want to know what's going on.
Are you playing with
know?
something with your hand, Carl? Somebody's playing with something with their hand. I can hear it. Back off. You're playing with something, aren't you? You're playing with your tallywhacker down there, aren't you?
Who, me?
Yeah. Somebody's rubbing something. Yeah. Keep your hands where we can see them, Carl. So Batchy, what's new with you, man? I haven't seen you since episode 69 when you were you were isolating or something when we did it. How you doing, Batchy?
Yeah, and I'm playing hockey still. Playing hockey, and then I've got my part-time job, so I juggle those two. And I think I moved house as well since I spoke to you last. So literally just around the corner, so not too far away. I'm literally a door down from Mizey's brother, which is fun.
The goalie.
But yeah, not much. Yeah, not much to report really. Just playing hockey and
Have you fought anybody lately?
trying to.
Have you fought anybody in hockey?
Had a little. Yeah, just fighting with my missus every day.
Well, or will
No,
will
joking,
anyone
in case
fight
she did
you?
it.
That's probably the reason. No one
No, I
wants to
had
fight
a
'em.
little scrap with against Mizy's team, but it was short lived. He said he had a broken hand, so we stopped pretty soon.
That's no fun one. Yeah. Okay. So you're not much. Is there much fighting going
Yeah,
on over
but
there
when
anymore?
you department, you don't really have to do too much.
Oh, Big Lou. Yeah. I heard he can beat
not
people.
loads, but I think there was.
Batch, you
Yeah,
sound like
he,
you're cutting out. I'm gonna need an
a scary
editing
guy.
team.
He boxed up pretty good on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well.
I know you're lagging. Jeepers. Wherever you move to, you better pick up the internet bill. Eh? Okay.
Back across the
Fun.
street.
Okay. Here's a random question then. If the bus stops on a road trip, say it's 2014-15 or now, okay, Luke, and you're a professional hockey player, and Lordo gives you 20 pounds, you can get whatever you want getting off the bus. What do you get back on the bus with your 20 pounds? Food, drinks, what do you get?
Wait, what's the scenario again? Is this post game?
This is after a game, with the Cardiff Devils. Lordo gives us 20 pounds. We get off the bus, say in Nottingham, and he's like, here, go get stuff and get back on the bus. What do you get with your 20 pounds?
I mean, Carl could buy a whole case of beer for that with Asda.
Eating is cheating, man. Just go with the beer.
But if he runs out, he can always ingest some of the bus fumes. So
I don't know who started that rumor, but
Yeah, that was a rumor from early on Cardiff Devils days.
Yeah.
That shit never even happened. So what? So you're getting a case of beer, Luke? You're not eating anything?
no, I'll get some, I don't know, some Doritos probably, maybe a nice guacamole dip as well, and then a bunch of beers and some cookies, like
Okay.
the Tesco shortbread cookies.
That's what you're
Love
getting,
those
eh?
things.
Everybody
I love
makes
those.
different decisions. Matthew, what are you getting? Are you getting the fish?
No,
Fish
no,
and
I'm
fillet.
trying to quit the fish. If I'm honest with you, trying to quit.
You're trying to
days-
quit the fish.
Yeah, I'm trying to quit.
Everybody's
These
addicted to
days-
different
these
shit, man.
days
I'm
I'm
addicted to
probably
come to my
getting,
shed.
These days I'm probably getting a bottle of red, maybe 2 bottles of red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, you are like a fine wine in the hockey world too, though, eh? Just like Richie and Carl, all of you, Batchy, you guys are all still getting better looking with age.
Carl, how old are you?
36.
36.
Yeah.
What are you, Richie? 35.
35, yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
are all still playing hockey at that age, eh? Fuck, my body had given up years before.
Just one part of your body.
That's up for debate.
How old were you when you retired, Wally?
I think I was 32.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, but you retired because of your knee injury, don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens. It's a train. You guys all have to go through the transition still, eh? But I guess
Well, we
Batchy,
do.
you're already working. Matthew, you're already working.
I
Richie,
certainly am.
Carl, you guys doing anything?
Nope. Should be.
Carl, you were
Richie, you'll
working
play another
teams
10
out.
years,
You
though.
were working us out.
Yeah.
But you want to get into the firefighting, and I know those
Yeah.
guys have it. If you actually get those jobs, by the way, cabinet maker, Canadian Pale Ale, Bayfield Brewing Company. But those guys that become firefighters that actually get the jobs, doesn't seem like that bad of a gig. You work 7 days a month, 24 hours, hang out, play ping pong, work out, tell jokes. Yeah, tough gig.
Yeah, they call it the golden ticket once you get in. So just gonna.
You got to get that golden ticket.
I'm actually I'm starting school tomorrow to take some courses online from back in Canada to try and pump up my resume for when I get home.
Well, if you ever need a reference, tell them to call me because I'll let them know you'll give people the pants off your legs, right?
Okay. Thanks, Wally. Mizey, what's your email?
Whatever, Carl. It wasn't me that showed up in the red pants.
I feel like you must have at some point.
So, Carl, what are you getting with your 20 pounds?
I think his case of Foster's was the cheapest, if I remember correctly. There might have been cheaper beers, but that's probably what I'd get.
Yeah, you don't need food. Batchy, what are you getting?
No, maybe actually, I remember Pigsy getting those salt and vinegar chips with the sour cream dip all the time, and they were money.
The crisps. I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
I found the UK chip game or crisp game it was high end, better than Canada, better chips or crisps,
Oh, easy.
better flavors, more different ideas,
Yeah.
Yeah. Richie, what are you getting? You're probably getting like bottles
Well, you
of
just
water.
skipped me.
And
You asked me. And
Just,
oh,
uh,
sorry.
you
I
know,
get sidetracked. Okay. I was looking at Richie. I'm like, he hasn't said anything for a while. I don't know. This is my birthday party. I could do whatever I want, Josh.
All right, sorry. Go on, Richie.
I just said just a pot noodle and a Ribena, probably mine.
Oh yeah.
What did you say?
Pot noodle on the bus.
What?
Where did you say we were? Nottingham. That's McDonald's, Nottingham.
You get
McDonald's.
McDonald's? You get
McDonald's.
No,
McDonald's.
maybe Richie, maybe you'd head to Rocco's and get a Squeezy special.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
You get changed if you get changed quick in Nottingham.
Yeah.
You gear off quick. You can get up to the chip shop.
Carl's
Actually,
got
yeah.
it.
If we're in Nottingham, I'm probably going with Mizey to get a Burgonator.
Yeah, that's
from the
the one.
kebab
Yeah.
shop.
A Burgonator from the kebab shop? What's a
Yeah, but
Burgonator?
I'd still have like
Like a-
15 quid left over for beers too. So that'd
Yeah.
be right.
It's a chicken and chips wrap, like in a like a naan bread wrap.
Oh.
So good.
What sauce is on that?
Well, you choose, but I go
Whatever you
with
like.
like chili and mayo or chili and mint yogurts. I live around the corner from that place now. It's deadly.
Oh dear, it sounds wild. Sounds right up my alley. You're saying there's chips and chicken in a naan wrap?
And cheese.
Is there vegetables involved?
No.
No veggies.
I'm getting hungry
the veg
talking
on
about
this
it.
one.
Yeah, I'm just getting hungry just discussing this, but okay. That sounds pretty darn good though. And that's only $5 and then you still got 15 for the beers or the red
Exactly.
wines.
Exactly. You get two decent balls of red with that and a Burgonator and you're laughing.
Yeah. I remember getting on the bus with red wine and I was telling Laura I was working on my fitness. That's why I was getting the red wine, try and stay light.
That's what they say. A bottle a day keeps the doctor away,
I thought just for fun, I actually sent Lordo the link. I haven't talked to him like ever. But I just sent him this link for fun just to see if maybe he'd pop in. I just thought it'd be funny. But okay, Batchy, what would you do then?
Well, yeah, obviously you probably get some food. Like Richie said, I think Nottingham, there's a KFC and a McDonald's, so one of those, and then a few ciders maybe. I'm guessing it's a Sunday night.
Sure.
I'm partial to
Yeah.
a cider.
Cider,
So,
apple
then-
cider then.
Yeah, and then probably a little dessert to go with it. Maybe a white chocolate Kinder Bueno.
A white chocolate Kinder Bueno.
Yeah, that's
I don't know that one.
high end. We'll have to try and get one sent over their money.
Yeah, well, those kids were sure excited when they saw the videos of the Buenos hitting the ice. That was a pretty cool moment in my life that actually happened in Wales because of us talking in my shed. I think the whole thing's really funny. If people could see this from my eyes, what's happening, it's fucking funny. I walk out to my shed and I drink beers with my friends, and now we have hockey jerseys and like t-shirts and stuff. And it's just from you guys and us talking and drinking beer. So thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Anytime.
you say it's a shed, and then I saw the picture today, and it's like the size of a one-bedroom apartment in the UK.
Well, my wife's tried to make me sleep out here a few times. Yeah.
Well, a shed over here is like a 4 by 6 foot, like.
Yeah,
little
no,
hut.
it's a high end
Okay.
shed. Let's be honest. We have internet out here. We have electrical. Yeah, yeah.
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 No wonder you spend a lot of time out there. It's like a little man cave. I'm jealous.
That's exactly what it is. Yes. Do you have a man cave in your new place, Josh?
No, we don't. We have a shed, but like I said, it's literally 4 foot by 6 foot, and I think it rains in there as well. Well, the rain gets in there, so it's not the best place to be.
It rains in there. It's got its own weather system inside the shed.
Yeah, that's it.
It's called a sprinkler system.
Carl, you got a man cave in your place in Canada now?
No, we don't. I have like Carl's bar.
Yeah,
Which is in the
same
house,
thing.
but-
Yeah. Basement?
No, we don't have a basement because it's an old cottage that's been converted, so it's only got a crawl space.
Right.
And then we have like like an actual shed outside, not like your garage. It's a shed
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
to
what-
store stuff.
okay. Well, anyways, this is where I store stuff too, but it's like a year-round resort. I'm out here a lot. Couple space heaters, it's been really cold out here lately though. So anyways, Mizey, you went and visited Piglet, eh? I saw
yeah.
pictures. You went there for a bit, eh? When was that?
Well, we went the last 2 summers during COVID because we really found it difficult to go anywhere outside, but it's a great place. We will go back as long as Pigsy doesn't mind. We'll go back most summers, I think, to visit the sick.
So in the summer you can still ski. Weren't you guys skiing and stuff or no?
No, we didn't ski. We went up to the mountains there, but more for a spa weekend and like I guess you could call it like hiking, walking. They had pigs, more of those like kind of like scooter bikes we went on, right?
Pigsy's not around. He's gone mute and he's gone. I don't know where he went. He must have had to do something, cure cancer or something. He'll be
but it's a
back.
wicked place.
Oh,
It's a
he's
wicked
coming
place
back
where he's
on with we got 2 Pigsies. We got another one coming. He's back. Here he is.
What happened? Connection issues.
Oh, no worries. Mizey, whatever you just said to him, say it again.
Yeah, Pigsy. What was the when we went up the mountain there and we got on those like scooter bikes 2 summers ago?
Oh, the trottinette.
Trottinettes. Yeah. They were sick. But
Yeah, like-
pigs. Were we using the ski slopes, but just obviously in the summertime?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's the
there you go,
ski slopes without snow on, and instead you go down them on a trottinette.
Yeah.
Trottinette.
Is it like
Like
wheels?
a mountain bike version of a scooter. So imagine a scooter like you see the kids playing on, but with 2 big sort of mountain bike wheels on them instead.
Mm.
Okay.
Sounds dangerous.
Random question now that the shed's interested because I guess Piglet and I are the only ones done hockey here. So Carl, what does your team do on the bus after a game? Say you're done for the week, you win a game and it's a Sunday. What do you guys do on the bus on the way back? Do you play Schnarples? Do you watch movies? Does everybody look at their phones? And what do you do?
Well, like I said, our bus trips are
15 minutes.
minutes to 45 minutes.
Can't even
But
take
no,
your
we've
clothes off in that time.
No, we've had longer ones where we stop and get some beers, and there's a lot of Finnish guys and Swedish guys on our team, so we'll play Schnarps. And
So that you do play Schnarps on a long bus trip still. That's still
honestly, we played Schnarps once this year on the bus, and it was great.
probably the best bus trip you had.
Yeah. But we haven't had many opportunities where we could, stop and get beer, and
15 minutes ain't far.
it's 15 minutes. So we just come home and then we'll all meet up somewhere like in town here.
Okay. Batchy, how about you?
Yeah, a lot of the guys will watch if there's a game on, they watch the American football. There's quite a big following of American football. Depends. Sometimes I'll go down and join them, have a few drinks, or I sit on the table with Benny Davies, and sometimes we'll just chat and watch a movie or something. If it's depends if it's like
So
a
so
Sunday or
the
Saturday
so the
league.
back of the bus will be generally watching a football game. They won't be playing schnarps or cards.
No, not much cards get played on the bus.
You got to start paying your
usually
internet
back of it.
bills, dude.
Yeah, I don't think as many teams play cards these days as they used to.
No,
Kind of,
phones got in the way, right?
Yeah, phones, movies,
Yeah.
tablets, everything.
Yeah.
I remember
The last 3 years that I played, we didn't even play schnapps on the bus anymore.
really.
Yeah, we didn't have as many longer trips, right? Like
Because you're flying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're on the long one. So
Yeah. My last.
We
my last,
schnapples. We schnapples. Well, no, we don't schnapples. We up and down the river. We do.
yeah,
Up and down the river, we do. What
Yeah.
different game. Wally, you have to teach it.
is that like?
It's
Chase
up-
the ace.
No, it's like schnapples, but it has an end point.
I remember Snarples, man. We would play for like, what was it? Like a few pounds. By the time you get home, you might like lose 15 pounds. And I'd be like worried, right? Like I was like, Jesus, I lost 15 pounds today. Good times. Okay.
Hey, Walls, I gotta jump out. I gotta go.
You're out of here. We'll
thanks,
say hi to
yeah.
Grace.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
the
thanks
chat.
for having me on, and great to obviously catch up with the boys I haven't seen for a while.
cheers.
Take it
Richie.
easy, Richie. Nice to see you.
I'll speak to you all soon.
Okay. And
Catch
stay
you
hot,
tomorrow,
Richie.
Take it easy.
Hey, Rich.
Bye-bye.
Okay. He never played. So here's the next question. Who still plays two touch before games? Is there still two touch games?
Okay. So in Poland, they play one touch.
No.
It's not two touch. It's one touch and no
No headers. No headers.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
That's why Mighty
brutal.
didn't sign there. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's no fun. And they don't like sewer each other. Like if you sewer someone, it's like, dude, that was a
Round up.
bad pass. It's like,
Round
no,
up.
That
I was
doesn't
trying to
even
get the guy.
sound fun.
They just like try to keep the ball up as long as possible.
But that first touch, if you can control it and put it where you want it to, that's when you make it happen, right? Like that's why you have to have two touches, because that first one, if you control that.
But here they don't sewer each other, so it's more of like just keeping it up.
Like
So then-
everybody,
So,
is there
do you lose guys
participation
from
medals?
the game?
What's that?
Do you lose guys from the game, as in lives?
Yeah. Like you're out once you like if you screw up, you're out.
But you don't
But it's
sewer the
like-
guy.
No.
It's the best part of two touch. I just remember watching Huddy and Hendo standing at opposite ends, kicking the ball as hard as they could at each other for about until one of them was out, and then we were like, right now we can actually play the game.
Hendo would take two touch so personally. Do you remember playing in the BBT by the vending machines? That was mayhem.
Oh, that was the best.
Yeah.
Still up if it's on top of the vending machine, it's still up, dead ball.
I tell you, yeah, there was a lot of that, but two touch is one thing about hockey I really miss.
Remember there was the like the whirlwind machine as well, and whoever went out first had to stand in there and be referee.
Whirlwind machine. That thing never made any money.
Do you guys remember the best two touch player you ever played with? Pigs, do you remember? Who's the best two touch player you ever played with?
Probably Richie.
Yeah,
Oh, you thought I was
gonna
going to say you, didn't you, Wally?
I did. Well, you remember the back strikes, the shoulder strikes? Come on.
Yeah, they always seem like they were more accidental than they were intentional. I remember you kicking it down the back of like this where they stored all that moldy equipment in the BBT,
It's
and
fine.
you have to climb over to get
Oh,
it.
Say
Wally
somebody
was,
else. It's cool.
Wally was fishing for a compliment. and
Yeah,
didn't
I
get
was
it.
trying. I thought I worked hard. I thought I had the right attitude. Won a lot of championships, but that's cool. Carl, how about you? Do you remember any great two touch players in your career?
Other than myself,
You remember that guy?
I found the
I-
Germans to be very clever.
yeah, the Germans are pretty good with their feet. some of the Polish players are actually pretty good at this one touch game, which is different, but
How are you adapting to it? Are you winning?
I went here and there, but it's sparse.
Nah, that's similar to
Yeah.
even with Cardiff, right? We were better than you. Right?
I feel like
didn't hear-
Carl really had the sewer game down. Like that was his main intention in every game that he played. So if you're not allowed to do that in Poland, A, it takes away all the fun from it. And
yeah,
then B,
exactly.
I could just see you rock it up to your first one touch game and sewering everybody and then we'll be like, what the hell, man?
Okay,
What are you doing,
Batchy.
man?
Batchy, what's the best two-touch arena in the league? Let's go. Does everybody have a favorite? Because I'm ready for this. Batchy, best two-touch in the league.
In the UK?
Yep, UK league. Yeah,
For me, it's
best
Fife.
barn.
Yeah, FIFA is good.
Yeah, it's just like really tight. You got a low ceiling, a lot of action.
Is that
So,
the one in that back corner there where it's like
In-
people get
In between
injured?
the two bathrooms? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It suits me because you don't need a lot of skill. You can kind of just hit it anywhere. Whereas like at home now, we play on like the other rink because there's no ice down, and you need more skill because it's just like an open space.
Yeah, I like
You like
Doesn't go well
close
for me.
quarters where you can just like hoof it off the
I like
walls instead of control
Belfast
it.
was good too because it was
Yeah.
like in between where you had all
Belfast
the walls.
is sick.
But then you had
Belfast
the
is a
high
great
ceiling.
setup. You got the high ceiling, you got walls to
Yeah.
bounce it off of, nowhere to hide. Yeah. Mhm. How about you,
I think
Pigs?
I'd probably go with Fife as well. Although
What was Dundee? Where did we play in Dundee?
Back
Was
corner.
it?
In the corner there.
That's
in
the
that
one
corner.
I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think where we played at Fife.
Fife is like the really tight, you're underneath the stands. It's like you've only got like a foot in height above you. And it's by that fire exit. And every now and then you accidentally open the fire exit and the guy comes over and says, oh, you can't do that.
And then- yeah, he gets mad. Right. Okay. I'm trying. Yeah, there's a few good places.
BBT was good.
BBT was great. That was action packed, right?
And Nottingham's quite good because you're in that, again, that low ceiling with all of like the wires and pipes hanging out down. And then it's quite good.
Nottingham, there is definitely some obstacles, right? Some
Yeah.
things in the way. Yeah. So Mizey, what do you do to get warmed up for games these days?
I'm a two-toucher.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I never played with you guys in Cardiff though. I've got into it in my later career.
When you realize it's time to enjoy it and have fun when you get to the rink.
Yeah, exactly, Mom. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was there
I do
too.
the two-touch.
Are you any good?
It's
I don't
used to get
feel
to
like you'd
games
be
3
that
hours
good.
before.
Thanks, Wally. But
No problem.
I'm okay.
Hey.
No, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the pack.
Okay.
Guys, I just got to go for 2 minutes.
Kids.
I'll be right back. Yeah, I
Gotta
got
change the net.
I got to sing a song to Logan.
Okay. Then you got to come
Yeah.
back and sing it to us. Okay. So we know what you say.
You need to take us with you.
Yeah. Why aren't we listening to this? Last time he took us for a pee on his podcast. Now we can't go hear the song. What a joke. Okay. Do you guys remember the year-end party in Cardiff? The year we've been talking about, 2014-15?
Is that the one where there was the tire's head flying around and the beer ice bucket poured over the head and Bouncy riding the radiator swinging the cord?
That's correct. And we played a beer pong tournament in the BBT locker room, and Colby came for the first couple of rounds. He was like 3. Good time.
Learn some stuff. Gotta learn.
You do have to learn. I think those year-end
I'll learn
parties when you
today.
get some beer pong, like an actual tournament, there's a cat, like the places. Those were so fun. Those days are just stuff you never forget when you're done hockey, you know?
Cabina Fest.
Right.
Or Corona Fest, like we call them in recent times.
Yeah. Corona Fest. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. So Pigs, what are you getting into these days? You don't have pregame meals, you don't have two-touch. So what do you do to fill your days? Just work and ski?
I I do. I got a dog too, so I walk the dog a lot,
I walk the dog a lot too.
which is all right. But other than that, yeah, we'll walk the dog, and then work, and mostly weekends. To be honest, midweek, there's not much time for activities like two touch, and I got no one who can play two touch with me anyway. So
No, but you don't skate? You don't play hockey at all?
well, to be honest, here it's been start, stop for the recreational side of stuff the whole time that I've lived here. So it's been pointless. Like I could have played maybe for like the first month this season. Last season there wasn't any recreational contact sports allowed. So I could have done like a month at the start of this year, and then it's been shut down and it's only pro. So there really wasn't that much for me to even be able to do if I could.
Yeah. I have
But
actually
I had
no
the
interest.
intention, and I still have the intention. I've got my gear downstairs. I got the 15 sticks that Nerds gave me, and you want to do a beer? You want to do?
I have no interest in playing hockey. Hazy sunset. No, around here, I'm getting everything I miss out of hockey out here in my shed talking to you guys. I don't need anybody slashing me or trying to take my puck and get me all upset,
It would upset, yeah. I remember the time that you got upset with what was that guy's name? The one who marked you through the water bottle at.
Oh, Noble,
your one career fight.
One career fight. I used to beat people up all the time, pigs. No,
What happened in that fight then?
I held my own. I don't think there's a winner or a loser, Luke.
Bye.
Mizey, when was the last time you got in a fight?
I don't really fight, to be honest. Although the Cardiff goal.
I know you don't fight, but when was the last time you fought? Because you piss people off.
Honestly, I can't. I honestly couldn't tell you. Although I got into a bit of argy-bargy on the weekend and ended up in the bench of the Dundee Stars. Yeah.
In the bench.
You were in their bench.
Yeah.
Throwing punches?
No, it was more like a wrestling match,
Just go off
you
the
got
ice
in a
and
lot of
then-
wrestling matches, but you weren't gonna fight anybody. But like around the net, when you're like falling on defensemen or goalies or whatever, what may happen.
I should have learned how to fight when I was younger, tell you the truth, and then I'd have been more comfortable fighting. But it's just not my thing, And no one likes getting punched in the head.
I actually found once I got punched in the head, wasn't that bad. Because every time I fought, I'd get like beat up, right? And
well, that's my point. Is I'm not a fighter, so if I fight, probably gonna get beat up. Nobody really wants to get beat up on a Saturday night, so
no, I don't want to. No, I understand. No, I was just curious if it's been like 5 years, 6 years. I know you haven't fought this year, right?
No.
Batchy, what was the last guy you beat up?
I was just going to say, actually, I think the one of your guests might have tried having a fight with Mizey this weekend.
Who?
Carl?
What's that?
You think Carl tried to have a fight with him?
What's
You,
that?
Batchy?
Batchy tried to fight who?
No. Mizey, didn't a certain goalie say something to you at the weekend?
Yeah, Caruth.
He tried.
Yeah.
Matt Caruth would fight you.
He asks me to fight every game.
Yeah, he comes on the podcast a lot, so that's what I was being coy saying.
Did he say to you, Batchy, after the game?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Oh, I can't remember exactly, but he just told me what he said. And I was like, yeah, I don't think he's going to fight.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to fight.
I would laugh so hard watching
a 5-1 hockey game.
I think you should fight a goalie. That would just be funny. Come on, this is entertainment.
Yeah.
That would be something different. Yeah, you should just fight the goalie. Actually, wait until they end up like having an injury problem and Merds is playing, then fight Merds.
I can totally see why like he's wanting to fight you every game though. It's because if I was a goalie, I would want to fight you.
Yeah. But
Like you put your ass
Saturday
right
night.
in front of them every time,
Yeah.
and they can't see the puck. They're trying to make the save, and they're like, this guy. Then he falls over. Then he gets up. He's in the way, and I couldn't imagine. Mac, I feel you.
No reason to be fighting though. But yeah, because then I fight him. Then when Lou comes back, I gotta fight Lou. Then I gotta fight Batchy. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you got the fucking other two big defensemen they got. Then you got to fight those two too.
So
actually, I remember
if the goalie asks you to fight, I guess that still invokes the heavyweight saying, "Well, you fought our goalie. Now I'm
exactly. Yeah. What's Batchy and Lou gonna say? Oh well, he asked you. You wanted to fight, and I said, yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Chill. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just in it for the entertainment. So, I mean, if you guys want to fight, that's cool, right? I think it's fun.
Thanks for the permission, Wally.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think that would be great.
You need Batchy's permission. Batchy, tell him it's okay, and then he'll do it. Say you're not going to beat him up.
No, I just find it funny because the next time you guys play each other, it's not like you're going to change the way you play, Matthew. You're going to go stand right in front of him, and you're going to put your ass right in front of him, and you're going to be causing a kerfuffle. And it's like,
and no doubt he's going to say, "Do you want one tonight?" No, Mac, I really don't. I'm just here for the ice hockey.
I don't want to see him fight you. I would much rather see him fight Barry Brust. You know,
that would be good. Actually, you should do that.
We're trying. David Sims and I tried. We're working on it. Okay. But now everything's getting too serious. That's why you're supposed to fight early season, right? So now everything's getting too serious, and everybody will be all in a kerfuffle if they fight. Horse shit. We're just trying to have fun in the shed, right? Okay. Carl, what else you got going on? What song were you singing? What language was it in?
It was French.
Can you please sing it for the crowd? Is it?
It's a long song. It's called L'Arbre dans ses feuilles. So it's like the English version would be like Bog in the Valley.
Can you just give us 10 seconds of it for the crowd?
L'arbre dans ses feuilles, Marilon, Marilé. L'arbre dans ses feuilles, Marilon, dompté.
Is this
lovely, Carl? Very good.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's from Smooth Rock Falls, Ontario.
I have no idea where that song's from. We used to sing it in school though. So
did you learn it from your parents or your school?
Carl, did you get my song? Did you get my song I sung to you at Christmas time?
Like this year?
Drink more beers. Remember the drink more beers song? I sent you on WhatsApp at Christmas time.
Oh, I'd have to look at my phone.
You probably drank too many beers to remember.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Talking about French though, Pigs and I are learning how to speak French. Well, Pigs is probably worse now.
Pigs, why you're learning how to speak French because you're in Switzerland and they speak like 30 languages there.
3.
Yeah, well, I live in the French-speaking region, so I kind of need it.
I find that country interesting that it's French, German, and what's the other one?
Italian.
And English, yeah.
In one country. It's confusing.
It's real pain in the ass. Imagine you had your website and the Swiss address. You'd have to translate it in 4 different languages.
Jeepers. Yeah. So, Mizey, you guys still got a lot of French guys there, eh? Then you're learning French?
Yeah, I'm learning French. We got 5, I think. 5 French guys.
That reminds me, actually.
That's it, Carl. You got it.
Yeah.
What's Carl?
Yeah. I mean, that's
The video of me singing to him at Christmas time.
Sorry, Batchy. What were you saying?
I'm learning French because we got 5 guys in our team, I think, who are French, and my 2 stallmates are both French. So I thought, why not give it a go? So I've been using Duolingo and studying every day. It's cool.
You've been studying every day. So like, how good are you?
I can have small conversations. I only text pigs now in French, pretty much.
Really?
He does. To
Yeah.
be fair, he does. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you text your teammates in French?
I only text the French people in French. I text pigs in French. I only speak to the French people in French, apart from words which I don't know yet. So
Really? You're that? Really?
I'll speak a French sentence and then I'll just say like a word that I don't know, in English.
It sounds a lot like what I did at Carl's wedding when I went to Carl's wedding and there was a German family there, and I hadn't used my German in like forever, and I was like, I said to them, I'm like, I don't know English, I only know German, and then I had a night of practicing with them.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's really good. It's really fun.
It would be, yeah. No, that would be fun. So who's a hot shot on the Nottingham Panthers this year? Anybody good this year? I don't even know.
Yeah, well, actually, the Bovan, the French guy, he's good. Welsh has been. Oh, Welsh, you had Welsh on the show.
Former Shed guy, yeah, he's the
Yeah,
one that
I
set
think-
me up with the Bayfield Brewing Company. That's his hometown,
go.
Bayfield, Ontario, folks.
Yeah, they've been good for us. Robbie Bayageron he's been pretty good, but we've had a pretty up and down season, like I said.
Okay, so if you're
we've
standing
not-
in front of the power play, what's Welsh do? Because I've only skated with him in the summer. I've never skated with him in a real game. Is he?
he shoots some at me.
Is he in the slot? Is he the
No,
old,
he's shooting them.
like on the flank, taking
Yeah,
clap
from
bombs?
the walls. Yeah.
But he's not the guy with the puck on the half wall. He's the guy on the other side.
No, he's the half wall guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mhm. And then you're blocking the goalie.
I'm blocking.
Ass right in the goalie's face. Wonder why Mac wants to fight you.
Oh, that's what I was going to say actually. So when Mac was telling me Myers, he said, "Is that Myers guy? Is he French?" I was like, "No, he's from Cardiff." He was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, he doesn't. Maybe he's just playing online with that guy and picked up from him. So it must be carrying over to your English a bit."
Seriously.
Yeah, I swear that's what you said.
He asked if Matthew Myers was French.
Yeah.
It's a very French
Were you
movie.
talking French on the ice? Because I
No,
could
I
trash
was-
talk a bit in German. I could call you a little whore.
I was talking French in Dundee a couple of weeks back when we were in Dundee, and one of their French guys got mad at me for speaking French on the ice.
Really?
Would you like call for
Yeah.
a drop pass or something?
No. It was I was yelling at the referee for I don't know. So they shot the puck out or something like that, and I don't know, whatever it was, and I was yelling. And I said tabernac, and then the French guy was like, "Why the fuck you saying tabernac?"
Carl, what do you think
yeah.
about that? You okay with him saying tabernacle on the ice?
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's that'd be Canadian French, so not like I don't
Yeah.
Not
think
French.
Yeah.
Yeah. That slang is Canadian French. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to learn French via Duolingo, and of course the North American guys who are French Canadians are trying
Yeah.
to teach me as best as possible the French way, or the correct way. And
Okay.
obviously now and again they do say some
What
Canadian slang stuff.
Is tabernacle shit?
so
Or
so tabernacle is a religious term. It's like the house of God.
Oh,
So like
But
when you
it's
go
just a general swear word, right? It's
Yeah.
like when something fucks up, you say tabernacle.
right.
But like
Tabernacle,
all Quebecois swear words are church related.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
So Piglet, how
Cardiff,
good's your
yeah,
French?
yeah.
It's pretty good now, yeah. And actually, I text Carl in French too. When I text him in French. So,
Is
but
that
yeah, my
I
speaking.
didn't realize, Carl, you were a French speaker.
Native.
It's my first. That's native language. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah.
Have you
But
never
maybe now I'll
wondered
text you
why
out
his
on
English
Francais.
isn't so good?
You know what's interesting to
did-
me
what-
is when Carl came on in the shed the first time, and I think you said a few words in French. After that, my phone started giving me French commercials, like ads in French. And I was like, I don't speak French. That was Carl.
That's funny because now when I text pigs or when I go onto WhatsApp to speak to pigs or Bovie or Deuce, my phone on my keyboard on my phone goes to the French version of the keyboard.
Well, you know,
Automa-
the only thing I'm going
automatically.
to say, Matthew Myers, about you, okay? I know I've pumped your tires enough in my shed, so I'm not going to say it that nice to you this time, but a guy on a team that is your age, that's in hockey, that is playing with two French guys, that is actually willing to put in the time and effort to learn their language and be able to communicate with them. That's how teams succeed. That's how Lions succeed. That's how you've always been doing well and winning the most trophies ever in the UK. Is that shit matters, whether it's going to Germany and learning German, whether it's going to Poland and learning, trying to do your best to figure out how to talk to them. It's anywhere, right? Like that's being a teammate and that's how you win. So kudos to you.
In the games, my line mates Ollie Betteridge and Matthew Tuzino. Tuzi's obviously he's French Canadian, so I speak to him on the bench in French, and then I translate what we said in French to Ollie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like you got to do that shit though, because you got to be able to communicate to win, right?
It's funny.
That's how you win.
That is though. It's just caring about like your teammates, right? And everybody's got a different background and different stories, right? Who knew Carl was French? Not me.
Yeah, you couldn't tell by the way I speak sometime. I sound like a normal Englishman.
Sounds like you're from India.
Okay, when your parents came over, was it your mom that's mainly French, just French, and then your dad was English, or what was it?
Yeah. So my mom is French. Like I don't think like Quebec, but I just think French Canadian.
Right.
Like on the Ontario part.
Carl, you were shocked that I didn't know you were French. You don't even know where your mum's from.
No, I know exactly the town she's from. I just don't know if her ancestors are from like Quebec or France. But on my so yeah, they were from the French side of Ontario.
Matthew, there's an easy test whenever you want to test whether or not the Canadians are from the French speaking or not, is ask them to say Game of Thrones or ask them to say smooth. And then
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
I say smooth.
Skater.
What
I'll
are you
say
guys
what?
giggling about? What?
The Game of Thrones.
The Game of
Game
Thrones,
of
yeah.
Thrones. The Game of Thrones.
And what's the other one, pigs?
Smooth.
Smooth. Smooth. They
Hey,
don't have
Matthew.
H's. Anything with
Oh,
a TH
smooth.
in, they really fucking
Yeah,
struggle. Anything with TH.
Like-
The TH,
Like-
Yeah, that noise. Yeah, that's difficult for French speakers.
Ask him to count 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Un, deux, trois. Check me out.
But you
Well,
know,
there's
you know,
two,
you know
Ollie.
how we take the mick out the French speakers for saying like Thrones and stuff like that. I have the exact same difficulties with the French words. I just can't say some of the words. I just can't enunciate correctly.
I
They
tell
laugh
ya.
at me.
The
So,
R's probably,
well,
Pardon?
right?
Say
The
again?
R's,
Yeah, R's are
the
difficult.
R's.
Yeah,
Like rire, like to laugh is rire.
yeah. Or verme. Really?
Ah,
Really?
vraiment.
Vraiment.
Vraiment?
Yeah. Vraiment.
Yeah.
Raymond.
No.
you guys know I was a French immersion student till after grade 9, and I was pretty well fluent. And then I learned German. And then if I try to speak French, I get the German all mixed up, and then I'm totally messed up. Every time I try to speak French now, I can get a couple words out, and then it like changes to German, and I can't remember anything. So there's that.
It's hard. My brain is exhausted after doing my lessons.
It is exhausting. Yeah.
Honestly, it's exhausting. I do like an hour of lessons of an evening, and I'm like, right, that's it. I'm out.
Batchy, how you doing over there, big guy?
Just brushing up on his French.
Yeah.
He wants to join in.
I don't know any French, but Batchy, how you're good? You're still working on paying the internet bills over there?
He's muted or something.
I don't know what he's doing. He's talking, but nothing's coming out. But it doesn't even say he's muted. Yep.
No, he's broken.
You hear me now?
Now
Yeah.
I do.
Hear me,
Oh,
now,
yeah.
hear me now.
Yep. There he is.
Good boy. Must be something to do with my. I had a headphone in, so maybe it's something to do with that.
So, anyways, Jonesy was the other guy I wrote to on here. He was on the team as a Brit, and I just got his email from one of you there right before. What's he up to these days? He's in Swindon.
He's playing for the
Still
Swindon
playing.
Wildcatters.
Yeah, he's playing.
Swindon Wildcatters. Did he ever get married with Jordan or not?
This
It's on
year.
the cards. It's on the cards.
Is
May,
it happening
May
this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's been going on. That like they've been waiting for that for a while. Yeah, exciting
boy.
day. Oh baby,
He definitely.
Jonesy, you should have came to the shed today, big guy. Didn't have your email. I sent you the link. Okay. I don't really know what else I got for you guys. I'm just shooting the shit and listening to you guys talk French and whatever. But
Yeah.
do you guys remember the Halloween party, the year of 2014-15?
Is that Morissette's place?
With
Yeah.
who else lived there? There was
When Joe gave himself a conky.
Yeah.
that's correct. Our young little goat but he was just learning how to be a goat, got concussed at the Halloween party.
Fuck, that was funny when he fell off that chair.
I
All
mean,
the table.
it's
whatever he
like
did.
yeah, it's like funny, but it's not funny, but it's like
Oh,
funny.
it's funny. It's funny now because he's alive and he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
remember.
he's doing
yeah,
okay.
they were close to the rink there too, right? In that they're like
Just by Asda's, wasn't
like
it?
a semi,
Yeah,
like a semi condo kind of thing.
yeah. It's me, Mo, and Jesse Mitchum. It was like the 2-floor.
that's
kind of
That was your
round-
place,
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
Mo, and Mitch were there.
right?
Jesse.
I remember Hendo having one of the best costumes I've ever seen was the Care Bear costume. It's a good one.
Now, who dressed up as Lordo?
Me.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that was class.
That was the best one, with all the quotes on the back or something.
Yeah, all his favorite sayings on the back, but I had the OKC t-shirt, remember? And I had the
Yeah.
gag ball workout thing.
You had the gag ball. You were wearing a gag ball.
I was wearing his little warm-up gag ball. Mine was homemade, but I bet it worked just as well.
Yeah, that was my favorite costume.
I actually remember that costume too because I was pretty new on the team, right? And I'm like, I don't want to upset the coach. And then I got you like dressing up as a bit full out mocking him to the whole team. Good times.
Gotta do it.
You do
I
have
tell you
to.
who got Lordo pretty good as well was Jonesy at the Secret Santa party. Jonesy got Lordo pretty good.
I don't remember what it was.
I can't remember either.
He had him again with all those quotes that he says and stuff. Remember, you had to read out the cards, but then he iced him with a big bottle of Smirnoff
Yeah, with
Ice.
a big bite. Yeah.
Big bottle of
And that,
Smirnoff Ice.
imagine how different hockey was back when that first year in Cardiff, when like we're icing our coach and he's like, he would have done it, right? He would have drank it in front of all
Oh,
of
he
us.
did. Yeah, no, fair play to him. Down on one knee, buried the whole thing.
Navigating
Yeah.
Lieutenant, Bayfield Brewing Company. Game's changed.
He was a player as well, though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But like, and I think that's the only way that team goes so well was that we had a player coach that, you know, we were a smaller budget team, but we had a player coach that like, he was as good as any coach that just coached. And he also played and was one of our best players, right? Piglet, don't show that on the The people might go to the YouTube channel to see that banana outfit.
Look at Mizey.
Huh?
Oh boy. So
Oh,
folks,
that's
if you're
nice.
not following the YouTube, that's a Piglet showing Halloween photos from that first year of
Oh,
Hendo now as a Care Bear.
Pigsy,
yeah.
go back to the your outfit.
I'm gonna try
Um,
and-
But
I missed that because I didn't see you on the screen there.
too.
so I was a banana that night. I do
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
you were a banana.
I was
yeah,
a full-blown banana. Yeah.
I
This
don't
is another-
remember
this is another-
Batchy.
Is that Huddy?
Carl, what were you there? That's
I have no idea.
No, that was just a post game. That was just after the game at the bar. Like that wasn't even Halloween. He has a wig on there.
so Mizey, when do you play again?
Pardon?
When do you play ice hockey matches again?
Oh, we don't play until Saturday. Yeah, we got the week off. We played loads of games recently.
Yeah.
We played 17, I think, in January, which is a lot.
You think 17 games of the month?
Yeah, it was a lot.
And you have 30 left?
Yeah. We were in the first week of December and we played one road game.
Jeez,
That's
Wow,
crazy, eh?
it sounds fun.
sounds like Glasgow's schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was hectic. It was really hectic. I think we got this week and next week where we don't have midweek games, and then pretty much for the rest of the season it's midweekers and weekenders, which
And
is
that-
nice because there's no practice.
Well,
Wow.
I do enjoy playing hockey games more than practicing, but it's also nice to have a normal week thrown in there where like the boys can get pissed on a Monday and show up to practice and like
Yeah, of
be a
course,
team, right? Like every once in a while you got to have a Monday fun day, and like it can't all be serious all the time. You got to have a day where you get to know each other again, right?
Yeah, I agree. I'm actually probably when we get a quiet week, I'll probably open up the fun space here. We got at my house we got a front garden, so we normally have team parties at the house here. So we'll do that.
We've had some team parties here. We've been on lockdown, because Canada's so much fun to live in right now. We have had a lot of lockdowns, and we've had a couple pond hockey tournaments for our whole team, and we are getting back in. We're literally haven't played in I don't know how long, but so minor hockey here is going straight into playoffs. So our first game back will be playoffs in a week, and I'm the coach, and we've had pond hockey tournaments. My boys have seen each other every weekend. They feel like a team. Bring the fucking noise, Ontario.
And the Buenos.
Well, I just can't wait to get going again. This has been baloney around Ontario, and can't wait to get the guys back on the ice. But we've been doing it every weekend. We've been having a blast, and we've been a team the whole time. So I'd be interested to see what the other teams are doing,
I hear you.
Probably not 2 days like your boys. Eh?
Well, they're not doing 2-a-days. It's more fun stuff, if you know.
They have to run the stairs.
I don't think we've ran the stairs, and Carl hasn't been telling me what to do and all the workouts. We've just been having pond hockey tournaments.
That's Richie's job now. Is Richie still your strength and conditioning coach, Batchy?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Say what now?
Oh, so is that why you asked for my website?
Is that why
Yeah.
is that why you had to actually get off the call? Is he has some shit to plan? He didn't have to pick up Grace.
He's got a workout to put together for tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.
If Richie was my workout guy, man, that would make me feel so guilty when I would eat the way I do.
I
Man,
don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
you
a
had
perfect
you had
human.
the 1 year. You were in pretty good shape.
that was every year, Pigs. I was a professional athlete for 10 years. What do you mean?
Oh, I was just saying. It was 1 year when you were actually in good shape. Look at this. Look at this guy.
Oh, don't do it. Don't show it. Oh, boy.
Oh,
yeah, that's a professional athlete.
I think that was the before photo.
Is that the big O?
No,
Uh,
That's
What?
Wally.
That's me.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever. I always did the best I could, always tried to be in shape.
Yeah, you're a shape guy. You were in A shape.
Whatever.
Round is a shape.
Well, before we shut this down and just have regular chat, Batchy, you got anything?
No, it's been good to catch up with you. Hopefully we'll get to see you over again soon for maybe a testimonial, mine or Myers' or someone's, or maybe just for
Well, I guess we never talked about that. We don't have to shut this down. I got nowhere to be. So both of you guys need testimonials. I guess yours was before his, but he's playing there, and you're a Panther now. Man, it's confusing now, eh?
Matthew should get an extra one for Nottingham as well now. He's done 10 years stint there too. So
yeah.
A double testimonial.
I'm going for the back-to-backer.
And then after that, he's going to go play for Edinburgh for 10 more years and then get a third one just for good measure.
Well, mine's gonna be this summer, Wally. So hopefully I'm gonna plan it in the next week or so. I've spoken to Todd. I actually had a phone call just come in from Spiro about the dinner tonight, which I need to catch up with him on. But it's gonna be in the summer sometime. So maybe I will start sending invites out to guys soon.
So it's in the summer, so you have to play hockey at that?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do like a little 3-on-3 tournament, I think.
I don't know anything about testimonials. I Richie invited me to his, but I had to work,
I think the summer is a way better idea.
Yeah. All the guys can booze.
Yeah,
well, exactly. So everybody can come because they're not playing. It's going to be on a Saturday afternoon and a Friday evening for the dinner. So it's going to be.
And you play a 3-on-3 tournament? That sounds like a lovely time.
Yeah, 3-on-3, probably like an hour and a half on the ice. Have a little tournament, winner takes all, blah blah blah, and then we can get into the evening celebrations and have some more fun, because often testimonials like Richie's was like on a Tuesday or Wednesday night in November, and we played on say Friday, so it was difficult,
Oh, the handcuffs are on. We don't need handcuffs.
Yeah,
because we
no
drove from Milton
handcuffs.
Keynes.
No handcuffs. Yeah, and you have to go back to Milton Keynes, whereas now you can all come in, and you can have 3 or 4 days, and you can just party and have fun.
Mm-hmm. I do know.
So, yeah,
we could do a podcast during the testimonial, Wally.
Oh yeah, we could do a testimonial podcast.
It's all coming together.
Yeah,
there we go. Well, I tell you what we could do is, once we have our team sorted, we could do one pre-testimonial and then post-testimonial.
That's what I mean. The only thing I'm thinking is, if I were to come over, if I was lucky enough to be invited and come over, I'm not sure if I would be in the right place of mind to be hosting podcasts. I may get too excited. That's happened before. I get too excited. I won't be able to talk,
I'll host it for you.
Okay.
There you go. Carl will host it for you.
Carl will be the host.
Isaac will build you a shed so you feel more at home too. Just a quick building session first, and then you'll be.
And now we're figuring shit out, right? And this is how the Cardiff Devils won so many games, was everybody would help everybody with anything. And what was interesting to me? Okay, I don't ever watch hockey, never really do it, but I did watch it the other day, and you see guys before a face-off, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you think about the real world and how people react. It's hockey dudes, when we talk to each other, I'm I'm going to go over there and I'm going to go do that. And you're okay, I'm going over there and I'm going to do that. And everybody's okay, we're all doing this. And you're on the same page. And it's when people get out of hockey and they think that it doesn't really translate, what we learn and how quickly we can make decisions, whether it's during a play, whether it's in between whistles, when we all sit down at the bench and I'm Pigs, did you see? And Pigs is yeah, man, I was wide open and you didn't pass it to me. I'm fuck, I know, I didn't see you there, man. Why didn't you yell at me next time, you donkey? And the way hockey guys can figure shit out on the fly, you don't really appreciate it or figure it out until you're out of the game for 5-6 years and you start watching hockey again. And you're like, look how fast they figured out what to do there, you know?
Oh, you take that into your work life now, don't you, Wally? So that's fine. Look at this. You figured out a shed, a podcast, you know?
Well, it's just like, it's interesting, like talking to you guys and like, you all hold each other accountable, but like, we all know we're going to do our jobs, and if you don't do your job, then they're like, well, that guy says he's going to do something. He doesn't do it. And then you're out of the game, you know?
That'll happen.
When were you and Pigsy on the ice together, Wally? I don't think I remember seeing that one.
Pre-season, Batchy. Pre-season when half the guys still hadn't arrived. What the bigger question was, at what point was I ever open and it was a better option for him to pass it to me anyway? Like, that doesn't sound like it ever happened.
It was.
You didn't see me standing there in the corner, Wally? What are you doing? Like, why
I'm
didn't you
pretty
hit
sure
me?
we did have a couple shifts together. We were buzzing around making things happen. I don't know what
There
you
was
guys are
one
talking about.
time I remember in Nottingham that we ended up accidentally on the same shift, and then I made like a cross ice pass. You were so shocked that you missed the fucking thing. You're like, I should have caught that. I just didn't expect it. Didn't see it coming.
Whatever. No, but seriously,
Pigs,
like,
you're always hot. Pigs, you're always hot on in Nottingham on finals weekend.
Well, yeah.
My role was what?
You're
hot.
always hot at finals weekend in Nottingham.
You got to check those playoff stats. They're very impressive.
Exactly.
3 games, 3 goals. You know,
There we go.
big
The goal
weekend.
game guy.
Big Nottingham weekend.
Yeah.
Game player.
um,
Big game. Piggy.
Playoff bonuses. You know how it is, Carl.
Oh, the big bonuses.
Carl knows.
Yeah, in the UK, you guys got big bonuses too. Eh?
Yeah, huge ones.
We could work at that, eh?
Yeah. Hey, boys, it was
Hey.
lovely to catch up with you, but I'm going to have to shoot because I got to cook dinner. I got a Sunday
too.
roast coming up.
Okay, hold on. Before you leave, what are
Okay.
you making?
Sunday roast.
Beef?
But it's Monday.
Hey,
Sunday,
Rose.
Monday roast, Carl.
It's for the team, Carl. He's a team guy. He's bringing all the guys over. They're going to get pissed and they're going to become a team and win, right, Matthew?
No, well, that would be nice. But I don't know if it's for me and Nairi tonight.
Oh, okay. Never
No.
mind. You guys might not win
But
next weekend. I thought it was a team
I
thing.
do have a nice dining table for everybody to sit at.
So what roast are you making though? Beef?
Yeah, beef.
Oh, dear. Well, good luck,
And some,
sir.
and some veggie sausages for Nairi.
Yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by the shed, buddy. It's nice to
No.
catch up.
Nice to see you all, boys.
I have to shoot off for dinner too, Wally.
Everybody's leaving. I know. I get it. It's time. I get
It's
it.
time.
It's cool. But you know what? Thank you, everybody for making the time for me and like that we can do this. That's how the Cardiff Devils won that year, is because you guys were all beauties and you all make time and like everybody was there to help each other. You know, that's what it was all
Yeah.
about.
Happy birthday, happy podcast
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Thank you.
podcast,
boys.
birthday.
Okay.
Well,
And this has been another episode of 3 Ales and Hockey Tales with Piglet, Mizey, Batchy, Crazy Carl, and who left already? Gosh darn it, that guy who left already. Who was it?
Richie.
That guy needs to go get Grace, and now he wants me to remember that shit. It's been a busy year. And this has been another episode with Wally.